Hello, my name is Don and welcome to episode 32, I think, of my Blackburn Rovers save on Football Manager 17. We've selected the team for the East Lancashire derby today. Already selected it before we came in. One surprise selection you'll see is Martin Gibson. He's actually really impressed me when he's played, so I've decided to give him the shot, give him a few little run in the first team and see how he gets on. As you see, a 7.74 with the 2 games he's played. Both of those were starts. I've prevented him playing from the under-23s now, which will mean he will be first team more consistent. Ben Arfa transfer listed by request. I'm actually going to take him off the bench for Liam Henderson, who has been playing. Not been impressed with Ben Arfa at all. Excuse me. Since the last episode where we played West Ham, we beat Watford 5-1. No idea where they came from. Jason Cummins brace, Paul McDonald brace, and a Charlie Adam penalty with the wins there before a Bogba consolation. Probably pronouncing that wrong. Then beat Middlesbrough 2-1. A bit happier with this one. Liam Henderson and Paul McDonald scoring before a Jean Garrado consolation. We lost 2-1 to Chelsea. Actually, I was a little bit disappointed to lose 2-1, to be honest. I thought we were the better team. They hit us on the counter-attack twice. Paul McDonald scoring again. Really developing nicely, that young lad. And then Matthew Knox scoring in a 1-1 draw with Leicester. Charlie Adam missing a penalty in that game. It was saved well by Zealer, but still a bit frustrating. Nonetheless, before we go into the game, we have some transfer news. It's just staff. We sacked 2 scouts, Demi Dye and David Magrone. They were sort of just in for whatever reason, and we brought in Phil Cannon and Bernard Schluderman. No idea. As we were, lads. That does improve our scouting ability just a little bit. Still not great compared to the top teams in the league, which is Man United, but still heading in the right direction with our scouting team. Coaching team's okay as well. So we'll just go and we'll get into this match now. We are playing Burnley. I should have shown you the league table. Will be here, so hold your breath for that. As teams are warming up, it's taking a bit longer than normal. So Burnley in relegation zone with 6 points. We're in 11th with 10. We've got better goal difference. We'll stay ahead of them regardless of results. So hopefully we can do well. Sean Dyche is still their manager. We've got a decent team. Let's see what we can do. So let's give the fans a performance to cheer for. It is a derby, of course. It's the first derby I think we've managed in with Blackburn. Certainly the biggest one that we've managed in this series. Tend to have a good history in derbies historically. Managing Rangers, very rarely lost an Old Firm game, or to Aberdeen. It's tense. Burnley kick off. Goodmunson. Of course, yeah. Also, apologies for the lack of uploads. I've just not had the time to record the last little while. I've got a bulk recorded Motorsport Manager that will start coming up again. I've just been so strapped of time, but I've now got a bit of time over the next few days where I'm going to record a lot. There's going to be some experiments coming out and whatnot. I've got some ideas, and if you've got any other ideas, hit me up on Twitter or in the comment section and I will see if I can make them happen. Just if there's anything in general, a what if or an experiment, just a sort of random little thing. Gibson, Jason Cummins, Wharton. That's wayward. In other news, Paul McDonald was young player of the month last month, and he was also second in player of the month. So really good development from our young lad. He cemented his place in the first team. Flavoli, really been unlucky that he got knocked out because of ineligibility against Watford, because he was on loan from Watford, and since then Paul McDonald has been absolutely outstanding and he just can't get back in the team. The reality is Cummins hasn't been playing the best, but he's still doing more than enough to stay in the team, and even if he goes out, the reality is Matthew Knox will probably be the player that comes in, and we'll have McDonald and Knox up front, because I feel that's a better strike force than Cummins and Favoli, or McDonald and Favoli. So he played really well. He got the 2 goals in the game before the one against Watford, and he's just been knocked out because of form of other players. And Jason Cummins being our sort of senior strikers, being the one that's undroppable really. although his performances haven't been great, so I will look into maybe doing that at some point. Just going to stay calm, tell them they can still win. Favoli is on the bench because Matthew Knox played in an under 23s game today, so wasn't eligible to play because we're playing in a Friday night game, of course. Adam, Gibson, McDonald, Charlie Adam, good ball into Jason Cummins, wicked ball out to McDonald, Yanga and Biwa away by Arfield now. Ade on his own, Joshua clatters into him. Not the best tackle when you have got 3 players around him and know where to go. I'm actually going to bring on Favoli now for Jason Cummins, and I'm going to swap my 2 strikers around. Although actually McDonald's having a bad game today, so we'll bring on Favoli for him. Should be Faveli, of course. Scott Wharton scores. Good free kick into the box, headed down by Jay Fulton into Scott Wharton. I never commentate these highlights because nothing ever happens. Proven wrong. Jay Fulton heading down for the academy graduate Scott Wharton, who is well offside by the way, and it's in the back of the net. We will take it. It was offside, I'm almost certain of that, but who cares. It is 1-0 to us. Good Munson. First time we've seen Burnley really go forward. It's a free kick well over the bar of David Rea. Joshua's tired and we're going to bring on Casarini for him. Gibson and Adam also tired and we've got options on the bench for that though. Joshua not having the best of game at 6.5 either, and then getting booked just before he comes off, so probably a good time to bring him off. Yanga and Biwa, Garbutt, Arfield, Ibora, Torres, Corinthia, or however that's pronounced. Charlie Taylor intercepts, launches forward for Jason Cummins to chase. Heaton clears it. Adam down for Gibson, Casarini, Falevi, Wharton, Jeremy Pide, Gibson, Pide, Casarini, Adam, Charlie Taylor, beautiful touch, decent ball in, deflected, falls for Martin Gibson just wide from the young Scot. Charlie Taylor's picked up a knock, we'll just bring him straight off for Theo Pellinard. Had that save in the back, change in the bag. Not ideal. I would rather have brought off Adam or Gibson. Only been 4 days since our last game. We played Monday night and then Friday night. Gibson, Fulton, Falevi, Rodriguez. Got men back now and he's just forced to play it forward, and that will be easy for David Rea. I'm about to think there was a fail of the week coming there. Pellinard, Falevi, just runs into Ibora. Me clears. Back forward by Jay Fulton. Torres the only one paying attention to it though. Ibora. Arfield over the top for Rodriguez. Jay Fulton's falling asleep. Crunching tackle from Scott Wharton. It's only a corner kick. That could have been so much worse. Garbutt whips it in. Good Munson can't get there as Digby clears. Casarini now. Gibson made his run slightly too early for that kind of pass. Casarini just nicks in though and finds Jeremy Pide. Back to the Italian on loan from, I can't actually remember who's on loan from. Adam corner, whips in, Garbutt cleared, Cummins back in, Fulton knocks it down for Digby. It's in. It's another assist for Jay Fulton with the nod down for one of his centre back partners. And it's our big expensive signing, the big Frenchman. It's a good ball in from Cummins, lovely nod down from Fulton, and our record signing puts a shot. It was going in before the deflection. Keeper wasn't getting there. The deflection probably actually gave him a better chance. And it goes in anyway. 2 assists from Jay Fulton for both his centre back partners. Who would have thought it? Pellinard, Digbu, Pellinard, Jeremy Pide, Yangan Biwa could be in trouble. That's a free kick in a dangerous area. Charlie Adam will take it. He's getting a bit past his peak now, Charlie Adam. Probably going to be the last season he has at this level. David Ivan will replace him. He's just been a bit unlucky with injuries and Charlie Adam's form, to be honest. It's the only thing that's keeping him out of the team right now. Wharton, back to Adam. Good ball into Gibson. Favoli finds Jason Cummins. That was a gimme. An absolute gimme, Jason. Got to be burying them. Adam whipped in. It's cleared away. Jason Cummins will chase after. Gibson. Jay Fulton. Yangambiwa's got to go now. It's another careless challenge. It's a red card in the East Lancashire derby. East Lancashire? Probably pronounced that completely wrong with East Lancashire. East Lancashire derby sounds more correct. Favoli. Folivi even. I will get that right one of these days. It's cleared away. Fulton picks up. David Rea. Digbu. Hellenard. Wicked ball across to Pide. Charlie Adam. Cummins. Back to Jeremy Pide. Finds Folivi. It's in the back of the net. 3-0 in this East Lancashire derby. Folivi's deserved the goal since coming on, to be fair. It was a poor crossing reality from Jeremy Pide, but it deflected kindly for our on loan man from Watford, and it's in the back of the net. Blackburn 3, Burnley 0. We're at 13 points for this season, I think. Yeah, because we got the draw against Leicester, so 13 points for this season already. 40 points being that target, of course. We're just looking to stay in the division right now. So we've given ourselves a very, very good chance of that. Cummins. Charlie Adam. Theo Pellinard. Absolute star player in the Championship for us. Being a bit unlucky that we got a left back so cheap that was able to knock him out of the team in the form of Charlie Taylor. Pide. Wharton. Jeremy Pide again. Charlie Adam. It's a courageous ball with his weaker foot from Charlie Adam. Digbu. Pellinard. Gibson. I like the idea. Garbutt takes it off him though. It's forward. Digbu heads on. Out for a throw in to Burnley. Should see the end of this game. Should be a nice easy clean sheet now. And that it is. Blackburn 3, Burnley 0 at Ewood Park. East Lancashire derby has been phenomenal. Easy decision on who man of the match was. Jay Fulton with the 2 headers down for his defensive partners to score. Puts us on 13 points, which takes us up to 9th in the table temporarily, but positive goal difference as well. Burnley in the relegation zone with Swansea and Bournemouth, of course, with games to play. Charlie Taylor is he'll be back soon enough, not to worry about that. We will come back, so this is the 10th of October, so we can come back any game really. So why not come back for Arsenal or Spurs? Come back for Arsenal just because it's at home. Yeah, so we'll do Arsenal. I guess we do Arsenal, Man United, Man City, and then come back for the first game in February, which would be Chelsea. Yep, that's the plan. So Arsenal will do Man United and Man City, even though it's only a week apart. They're both at home against big clubs. And then Chelsea after the January transfer window. Another good result here today. We've pushed away from the relegation zone. That will end this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.